In 1744, in the cobblestone streets of Frankfurt, Germany, a child was born into a humble Jewish family. His name was Meyer Amschel Rothschild. The times were unforgiving for those of his kind, for Jews were forbidden from owning land, and their dreams of wealth seemed but distant illusions. However, young Meyer harbored ambitions that transcended the confines of societal constraints. As he matured, Meyer became acutely aware of the intricate dance of power and wealth that governed European society. He recognized that in the shadows of restriction lay an opportunity to master the art of finance and maneuver the political chessboard with finesse. The young Rothschild embarked on a journey fueled by his insatiable hunger for success. In the heart of Frankfurt's Jewish ghetto, Meyer Amschel Rothschild established his banking business. His keen understanding of economic affairs and astute judgment of political landscapes quickly propelled him to prominence. Meyer's prowess attracted the attention of the crowned heads of Europe, who, despite their prejudices, sought his financial acumen. The method to Meyer's ascent lay in his network of 5 sons: Amschel, Salomon, Nathan, Karl, and James. These brothers became the pillars of the Rothschild dynasty, each stationed in a major European capital: Germany, Vienna, London, Naples, and Paris. This strategic dispersion granted them unparalleled influence and a bird's-eye view of the continent's economic pulse. The Rothschilds dynasty's wealth in 2023 was more than $700 billion. This is more than the combined wealth of Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, Warren Buffett, Mukesh Ambani, and even Gautam Adani. Amschel Rothschild. Amschel, the eldest son, stayed in the family's hometown of Frankfurt, where he managed the original banking business established by Meyer Amschel Rothschild. While Amschel did not establish himself in another major European capital like his brothers, his role in Frankfurt was significant in maintaining the family's base of operations. Salomon Rothschild. Salomon set up his banking business in Vienna, Austria. Vienna was a key center of political and economic power in Europe during the 18th and 19th centuries. Salomon's position in Vienna allowed the Rothschilds to establish a foothold in the Austrian Empire. Nathan Rothschild. Nathan Rothschild became the head of the family's banking business in London. His role in the British capital during the Napoleonic Wars, and particularly his actions during the Battle of Waterloo, became legendary and solidified the Rothschild name in the financial annals of the United Kingdom. Karl Rothschild. Karl initially established himself in Naples, Italy. Later, he moved to Paris, where he continued to expand the family's financial interests. Paris was a hub of cultural and financial activity, and having a presence there further enhanced the Rothschilds' reach and influence. James Rothschild. James, the youngest son, also set up his banking business in Paris. France, like England, was a major player in European politics and finance during this period. Having a Rothschild presence in Paris allowed the family to navigate the complex relationships between nations on the continent. By strategically placing each son in a different capital, the Rothschilds established a network that spanned the key centers of European power. This geographical dispersion contributed significantly to their ability to gather and act upon information swiftly, enabling them to make strategic financial moves that propelled the family to unprecedented wealth and influence. It was during the Napoleonic Wars that Meyer Amschel Rothschild's financial acumen truly shone. His 5 sons, strategically stationed in major European capitals, became his eyes and ears, relaying information that allowed the family to manipulate markets and amass fortunes. Nathan Rothschild, stationed in London, was a master of deception and timing. When news of Napoleon's defeat at Waterloo reached him, Nathan wasted no time. Sensing the panic that would ensue, he spread false information that Britain had lost the battle. Panic swept through the London Stock Exchange, and stocks plummeted. Seizing the opportunity, Nathan discreetly bought up shares at rock-bottom prices. As the true news of victory arrived, the markets rebounded, and Nathan Rothschild's wealth soared to unprecedented heights. The family's financial empire became entwined with the ebb and flow of war, leading some to speculate that they were not merely observers but orchestrators of conflict for their own gain. The Rothschilds financed both sides of wars, lending money to nations in exchange for bonds and interest. Their financial influence became so significant that some whispered that the outcomes of wars were influenced by the strokes of Rothschild pens on loan agreements. The family's wealth thrived amidst the destruction of battlefields, and they were often accused of profiteering from the suffering of nations. However, the Rothschilds were not content with merely financing wars. They also played a crucial role in post-war reconstruction. The family's vast network of connections allowed them to secure lucrative deals to rebuild war-torn infrastructure, further expanding their influence. The drama of war and finance became the stage on which the Rothschild dynasty showcased its prowess. The family's wealth was not just a product of luck, but a result of meticulous planning, shrewd decision-making, and a willingness to navigate the moral gray areas of wartime profiteering. As the 19th century unfolded, the Rothschilds continued to wield their financial influence, financing infrastructure projects, shaping monetary policy, and investing in industries that defined the era. The echoes of their wartime dealings resonated through the corridors of power, leaving an indelible mark on the narrative of global finance. But the Rothschild saga didn't end with Europe. Mayer's sons orchestrated a global expansion that would cement their legacy. From the Bank of England to the fledgling United States, the Rothschilds spread their financial tentacles across the Atlantic. Their influence became so pervasive that they were rumored to control the world's money supply from the shadows. As the 19th century unfolded, the Rothschilds became synonymous with wealth, power, and secrecy. Opulent mansions, adorned with the family crest, rose in major capitals, each a testament to their financial dominion. The dramatic flair of their rise was encapsulated in the tales of secret meetings, coded messages, and whispered alliances that echoed through the corridors of power. The Rothschilds' penchant for secrecy only deepened over time. While their influence was undeniable, the inner workings of their financial machinations remained concealed. The family became adept at navigating the complexities of international finance while keeping their operations hidden from prying eyes. Behind the opulent mansions and prestigious banking establishments, the Rothschilds operated in a world of coded messages, discreet alliances, and a carefully crafted facade of normalcy. In the 21st century, the Rothschild dynasty persists as a symbol of both wealth and enigma. Their financial institutions endure, and the family's legacy continues to be a subject of fascination and speculation. Some assert that the Rothschilds still pull the strings of global finance, orchestrating events from behind closed doors.